Is the legendary city of gold a treasure waiting to be found, or is it just a myth spun by imagination? The very mention of a city paved in gold, with walls gleaming in the sunlight and riches beyond measure, stirs something primal in the human heart. Gold, a metal of unparalleled allure, has driven empires to rise, civilizations to crumble, and men to madness. For centuries, El Dorado, the fabled city of gold, has captured imaginations and ignited the dreams of explorers, adventurers, and treasure hunters. But what lies behind this alluring legend? Is it a tale of hidden riches, or a metaphor for something deeper? This story takes us on a journey across time and continents, into the heart of one of history's greatest mysteries. The origins of the El Dorado legend are as fascinating as the myth itself. It begins not with a city, but with a man. Among the Muisca people of present-day Colombia, the ritual of the Golden Man emerged. A king who coated himself in gold dust and offered treasures to the gods by casting them into sacred waters. This tale, brought to Europe by Spanish conquistadors, transformed into something far grander, the City of Gold. As European explorers ventured into the uncharted Americas, tales of unimaginable wealth fueled their ambitions. The dense jungles, treacherous rivers, and towering mountains of South America became the backdrop for their fevered quest. Yet no city was found. Still, the legend of El Dorado refused to fade, evolving with every retelling, every failed expedition, and every unearthing of golden artifacts. So what is the truth? Could such a city have existed, or was it an exaggeration born of greed and misunderstanding? Join us as we unravel the mystery of El Dorado, exploring the line where history ends and myth begins. The legend of El Dorado did not begin as a city but as a man, a king, shrouded in gold, steeped in ritual and cloaked in mystery. Among the Muisca people of present-day Colombia, a sacred ceremony unfolded on the shores of Lake Guatavita. This lake, ringed by dense forests and shimmering under the tropical sun, became the stage for a ritual unlike any other. The newly crowned Muisca king would cover himself in gold dust, transforming his body into a gleaming figure of divine brilliance. Accompanied by priests and his people, he would sail to the center of the lake. There, he would cast treasures into the depths, gold, emeralds, and offerings to the gods. As he immersed himself in the water, the gold dust washed away, symbolizing renewal and devotion. This act of the Golden Man, or El Hombre Dorado, was not a myth, but a cultural reality that spoke to the Muisca's spiritual connection with wealth and nature. When Spanish conquistadors arrived in the Americas, they were driven by greed, ambition, and the promise of untold riches. Stories of the Golden Man spread like wildfire among the explorers. Gonzalo Jimenez de Quesada, one of the first Spaniards to encounter the Muisca people, returned to Europe with tales of a land where gold was not just currency, but a symbol of divinity. These accounts, though rooted in cultural misunderstanding, ignited the European imagination. Other adventurers, such as Sir Walter Raleigh, fueled the obsession further. Raleigh's expeditions along the Orinoco River painted vivid pictures of a mythical city teeming with treasures. Each failed attempt to locate El Dorado only seemed to strengthen its grip on the minds of explorers, as if the city's elusiveness was proof of its existence. What began as the ritual of a single man soon morphed into a sprawling legend. The idea of a gilded king gave way to tales of a city paved with gold, hidden deep within the jungles of South America. Explorers imagined vast treasures waiting to be claimed, guarded by natural barriers and shrouded in secrecy. As the legend spread, new locations and interpretations emerged. Some tied the story to the Amazon rainforest, a place of impenetrable greenery and endless mystery. Others linked it to lost cities in the Andes, their peaks veiled in clouds and whispers of ancient civilizations. Over time, El Dorado became less about a specific place and more about the human yearning for discovery, wealth, and glory. The quest for El Dorado began with perilous journeys into the unknown. Spanish conquistadors, driven by dreams of unimaginable wealth, ventured into dense jungles and unforgiving landscapes. These expeditions were fraught with hardships, unrelenting heat, swarms of disease-carrying insects, and the constant threat of hostile encounters with indigenous peoples. One such expedition, led by Gonzalo Pizarro and Francisco de Orellana, epitomized the grueling nature of these quests. In 1541, the pair set out into the Amazon rainforest in search of the fabled city. Their journey quickly descended into chaos as food supplies dwindled, diseases spread, and their party fractured. Orellana eventually ventured onward, becoming the first European to navigate the Amazon River, but no trace of El Dorado was found. The conquistadors' relentless pursuit was not merely about gold, it was about ambition, legacy, and the allure of immortality. For many, the search ended in failure and death, yet the myth of El Dorado endured, fueling generations of explorers to follow. In the late 16th century, Sir Walter Raleigh reignited the obsession with El Dorado. Believing the city lay near the Orinoco River in present-day Venezuela, Raleigh led 2 expeditions to uncover its secrets. His writings described an opulent kingdom ruled by a gilded monarch, perpetuating the legend for audiences back in England. Raleigh's expeditions were marked by diplomacy and conflict. He sought alliances with local tribes while also clashing with Spanish rivals. Despite his failure to find the city, Raleigh's accounts captivated the European imagination, embedding the legend deeper into cultural consciousness. His unwavering belief in El Dorado's existence became a testament to human persistence in the face of insurmountable odds. Even in the 20th and 21st centuries, the search for El Dorado has not ceased. Archaeologists, adventurers, and scientists have turned to modern technology to aid their quests. Light detection and ranging has become an invaluable tool, revealing hidden structures beneath dense vegetation in the Amazon rainforest. These discoveries have unveiled lost cities and civilizations, providing context to the myth of El Dorado. Additionally, archaeological digs around Lake Guatavita, the site of the Golden Man ritual, have uncovered artifacts that hint at the Muisca's wealth and spiritual practices. While no city of gold has been unearthed, these findings offer tantalizing glimpses into the historical roots of the legend. The enduring allure of El Dorado lies not just in the promise of gold, but in the human spirit's relentless pursuit of the unknown. The search has transformed from a treasure hunt into an exploration of history, culture, and the boundaries of human ambition. The shimmering waters of Lake Guatavita have long been at the heart of El Dorado's legend. Archaeologists have uncovered golden artifacts at the lake's edges, from intricate jewelry to ceremonial offerings. These findings support the Muisca's Golden Man ritual and explain how the legend began. However, attempts to dredge the lake in search of more treasures have yielded little, leading to frustration and even tragedy for treasure hunters over the centuries. Archaeological evidence from Muisca culture adds further depth to the story. The Muisca's mastery of metallurgy is evident in the finely crafted artifacts that survived the ravages of time. These pieces tell of a society that revered gold not as currency, but as a symbol of spiritual wealth. These historical roots paint a picture of a ritualistic practice that captivated the imaginations of European explorers. Despite its allure, historians argue that the grand city of gold likely never existed. The tales of indigenous wealth, often exaggerated by European explorers, played a significant role in shaping the myth. Conquistadors, eager to justify their conquests, spread stories of untold riches hidden in the Americas. These embellishments blurred the lines between reality and fantasy. The logistical challenges of maintaining a city entirely made of gold further diminish the plausibility of El Dorado's existence. Ancient societies valued gold for its symbolic and artistic significance, not for ostentatious displays of wealth. Historians suggest that European greed and cultural misunderstandings inflated the legend into something far grander than its origins. Even as modern research sheds light on the origins of the legend, mysteries remain. Why has the myth of El Dorado endured for so long? Some suggest that kernels of truth may still lie hidden in the vast Amazon or high Andes. Could there be undiscovered settlements that fueled these tales? Others believe the persistence of the legend speaks to something deeper within human nature, our unyielding desire for discovery and the allure of the unattainable. Whether fact or fiction, El Dorado remains a symbol of humanity's greatest ambitions and deepest curiosities. The legend of El Dorado has transcended history, becoming a fixture in popular culture. From classic literature to modern cinema, the mythical city of gold continues to inspire creators and captivate audiences. Films like Indiana Jones and The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and The Road to El Dorado have used the legend as a backdrop for thrilling adventures, blending history with imagination. These portrayals often romanticize the search for El Dorado, presenting it as a treasure hunt filled with danger and discovery. However, they also shape how we perceive the myth. The lavish depictions of golden cities and intrepid explorers reinforce the fantastical elements of the story, sometimes overshadowing its cultural and historical origins. Beyond movies, El Dorado has influenced books, video games, and even music. These adaptations keep the legend alive, evolving it to fit the dreams and fears of each new generation. Through these mediums, El Dorado has become more than a story. It is a symbol of the human spirit's quest for the extraordinary. At its core, the story of El Dorado is about more than just gold. It is about human ambition and the lengths we will go to achieve our desires. Gold has always held a unique place in our collective psyche, representing wealth, power, and immortality. In the legend of El Dorado, gold is both a literal treasure and a metaphor for the unattainable. The pursuit of gold has driven people to greatness and to ruin. For the conquistadors, it was a means to gain favor with the crown and secure their legacy. For modern audiences, it symbolizes dreams and ambitions that often feel just out of reach. The psychological impact of the legend lies in its duality. It is both a cautionary tale of greed and a celebration of human determination. The enduring appeal of El Dorado lies in its mystery and its promise. It challenges us to question what we value most and reminds us that the greatest treasures are often found in the journey itself rather than the destination. The legend of El Dorado, the fabled city of gold, has traversed centuries, blending historical truths with mythical embellishments. From its origins with the Muisca's Golden Man ritual to the countless expeditions of Spanish conquistadors and Sir Walter Raleigh, the story encapsulates the human thirst for discovery and wealth. While no city paved with gold has ever been uncovered, the legend continues to captivate imaginations worldwide. The duality of El Dorado, part historical, part mythical, reveals the complexity of human ambition. It underscores how cultural misunderstandings and greed can inflate simple truths into enduring myths. Yet, it also celebrates the spirit of exploration, showcasing the lengths humanity will go to uncover the unknown. El Dorado's story is a cautionary tale and an inspiration. On one hand, it warns of the dangers of unchecked ambition and greed. The conquistadors' relentless pursuit of gold led to devastating consequences for indigenous cultures and ecosystems. On the other hand, the legend reflects humanity's boundless curiosity and drive to push beyond known horizons. In modern times, the legend urges us to reflect on what we value most. Are we chasing gold, or are we searching for something deeper, a sense of purpose, connection, or understanding? El Dorado reminds us that the greatest treasures are often intangible, found not at the destination, but along the journey. What does El Dorado mean to you? Is it a testament to the power of dreams, or a cautionary tale about the dangers of greed? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this journey through history's greatest mysteries, subscribe to Whispered Eras for more stories that uncover the past's most intriguing secrets. Together, let's continue exploring the whispers of time.